Welcome back to my channel, everybody, and today I'm going to show you guys how I shave my head. So in the last video, I went over my beard tutorial and how I just go through my everyday beard routine. And as you see, it's a few days later, and everything's growing back in. I definitely need to shave. I've got a lot of stubble. So yeah, I'm gonna go over that today. When you shave, you always want to make sure that you don't. When you shave, you don't need too much. All right, you just want to make sure that you have a nice razor. You want to make sure your blades are fresh too, especially if this is like one of your first times shaving. You don't want to have any. That wouldn't make sense though, would it? But yeah, you just don't ever want to have a dull razor. And then you want to make sure you have some shaving cream. What I use to line myself up is an Andy's Fade Master and the Andy's T-Liner. But any liner will work for you, or any just any set of clippers. You could probably get some from like your local Walgreens if you don't have, if you don't want to go to like a Sally's Beauty store or anything like that, or order these online. But yeah, it's real simple. Just get your shaving cream, lather up. Ooh. The whole head, And if you're new to shaving, you should probably get a warm towel. So get a washcloth and get it wet with some hot water and put it on your head for a little while to get your hair wet. And if you don't do that, then you can also get in the shower first, that way you can wash your beard and everything and get your hair wet. And the steam from the shower will usually open your follicles. So that'll help out a lot. When you get your shaving cream on, you kind of want to wait a few minutes. So this gives me the perfect time to go ahead and line my mustache up. And I grab my brush. So you want to brush the hairs on the mustache. Get everything flowing in one direction. All right, now that you got your mustache all lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and knock the hairs on the neck out. All right, so got the mustache all lined up, got the hairs on the neck knocked off, right? It's been sitting on our head for about 2 or 3 minutes now, maybe longer, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and what I do first is I rinse off my razor with some warm water. So what I do is I start off on the top, right? Because that's where the hair is the thinnest. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go straight forward with this. So we're going with the grain. You wanna rinse your razor off with each stroke because you don't want too much hair to build up. And for all my people who have that like lump or that bump, that speed bump right here in their head, make sure you be careful right there, because if you go too fast, you will nick yourself, and that doesn't feel too good. I just said don't nick yourself. Wow. Going too fast, y'all. Like I said, you want to take your time. because these blades are pretty sharp. Now, we got the top of the head done. All right, it does require a little bit more detail when you are doing the top of the head because the hair is thinner and you don't, like I said, you don't want to cut yourself. When you are doing the sides and the back, if your hair is thicker around those sides, it'll be a lot easier because you don't have to worry too much. But you do have to rinse your razor off a lot more. So let's go ahead and get started. With the sides, what we do is we go down in a downward motion. And we're going to repeat that all the way around the head. Once I get to a spot to where I can't see any further back in the mirror, I go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll go ahead and do the back after that. Basically the front, the sides done. So now we have to go ahead and do the back, and for the back I'm going to need an extra mirror when I'm doing this because I need to see the back of my head. So you do need a mirror for this too. Sorry, I didn't mention that at the beginning. All right, so with this I want to still go around the crown. I'm not going to touch up here just yet. Once you went around the crown, what we have left is up here. So you kind of just want to go with the hair, the direction your hair moves with, because most people have a colic, right? So the hair is going to move from a certain point. So you want to find that point and then go from there. What we're going to do is we're going to take the razor and we're going to go in a sideways direction, starting from the middle and going all the way across. if you can tell a difference, but there should definitely be there should be a difference from here and over here. It's a lot cleaner on this side, so we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And this is about the only time that I ever switch hands when I'm shaving. Find out any spots that you miss in the back. Go ahead and knock that hair off. Usually it's on the side. If you cut your head, make sure you be careful of where you're shaving. You don't want to go over that same spot. All right, now I come back to the front, do the same thing for the front of the head. And I start from the front and work my way back. Last thing you want to do is you want to get behind the ears, right? There's always a little bit of hair back there that we tend to miss. So you want to get back there. And the cool thing about these razors is on the back end, there's a single blade meant just for this. Okay, so now that I'm all done with that, what I like to do is I like to get some cold water, rinse my head off. Okay, so yeah, I like to do that because what I've heard is that it closes up the pores, you know, to stop the irritation, and that usually works for me. If you do get irritation or if you do start to get shaving bumps, I'd recommend using Bump Stopper. It's a product that you can get at either like Walmart or Walgreens or probably even CVS or whatever local store you have in your town. Get the Bump Stopper, put that on right afterwards, and then it might burn just a little bit, kind of like alcohol, but it definitely works wonders because I did suffer from shaving bumps when I first started shaving, and I started using that product. Instantly cured my my razor burn, just like that. So what I do afterwards is I'm going to, as you see, I got this harsh line right here. I use these Andy's Fade Masters, and I just go ahead and line that up. But I'll leave that for another video. But yeah, guys, go ahead and hit a thumbs up if you like that video. If this shave looks pretty clean, if I got the Mr. Clean look going on, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, YouTube, peace.